What's up? So I know it's been like 2 weeks or something since I uploaded a video, and a little life update. Not much has happened. Okay, but for the past like 6 months since I started working, I've like put away money every month to like a savings account for like little things. I was gonna get a new camera, and then I decided, you know what, I kind of don't need a new camera, because at the end of the day every camera can basically do the same thing. All it does is give it quality, and I could make just as good videos with this camera as I could with a proper big DSLR or whatever. So I didn't get a camera, but I got paid last week, and I was like, do you know what, I'm gonna send an email and I'm just gonna check if the camera center have this certain thing in stock, because it's only new and I've kind of wanted it for a while. So I rang and they were like, yeah, we just got 10 in, there's only 1 left. So I was like, okay, can I put a deposit down? And then I went today and got it, and oh my god. Ready for this? Ready? I finally got a drone. I'm so excited. I've wanted a drone for so long, but I just couldn't justify spending over €1,000 for one. That's a lot of money for your first drone, and as well if you crash it or lose it or anything. I think I'd much rather lose a €600 drone than a €1,000+ drone. I mean, this is still a lot of money, but I just feel a little bit better with this little thing. And for my first drone, it's going to be so much easier to fly and to learn how to use, so I'm so excited. And it's so small. Look how small this is. I haven't opened it yet, so let's open it. Let's see what we have. Where is the best place to put this? Oh, look at that little sticker. That's cute. Anyway, sorry, sticker. Okay, so that's all that comes in the box. It's just this, which is probably the charger or the batteries or something, and then this little case, the little like styrofoam case. So let's see. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so tiny. It's literally like the size of my hand. Here's my phone for comparison. And okay, I know I have a big phone, I have the iPhone 7 Plus, but that's still, like, this is a drone. It's so cool. Okay, so this comes in the box. Oh, so you get spare propellers. I looked up what came with it because you can get a combo kit which has more in it and it's more expensive, and it just said in the basic one that you just get the 4 propellers, so you actually do get a spare one with that. That's pretty cool. And in here, how do you open this? So all this stuff that I don't really need, guidelines, micro USB, that's how you charge it. And a plug head. So in the box you get the drone in its own like protective case, you get a charger head and a micro USB, and that's it. So I'm so excited to try this out and give it a fly. I'm gonna look into it, I'm gonna watch a few tutorials and learn as much as I can before I fly it. I know that it is like sensitive, so it's like Star Wars, like use the force and you can do this and it will like fly like accordingly. Obviously it's not as good as the bigger drones like the Mavic or the Phantom, and it only has a 2-axis gimbal, so the camera only goes that way, whereas on those other drones the camera can go that way but also that way. So you probably don't really care about that. Very, very excited. I can't wait. Okay, so I'm gonna charge up the battery, and then I'm gonna do a little like test run. Probably not outside. I'll probably just do a test run in my room, which might be dodgy, but I just want to see how to like get it up and down at least, or just turn it on. I would test it in my garden or like out in the front, but I live like right beside the airport, so not a good idea. First, read the instructions. Normally I don't read the instructions on things, I kind of just like try to figure them out, but I feel like this is something I'm definitely going to want to read the instructions for. Okay, charger time. Okay, so my final thoughts on the DJI Spark, this little tiny drone. It's definitely for beginners and for kind of families probably, and for kind of like indoor flying. It's not for big flights, but for such a small little thing, it did pretty well. So for my first flight, before I flew it, I just googled like what the interface of the DJI app was like and how you use the app to fly. I just kind of got used to the like controls for it, so that really helped by looking up just what each thing meant, so I kind of had an idea of like what to press before I started. So my first flight, I was a little bit nervous. I went to Donabate Beach, so here's a bit of footage from that. So as I said, I was using the DJI app to fly my drone. There is a controller that you can get. I'm pretty sure you can also use the Mavic Pro's controller, but I just got the baseline package. Really, it's not even a package, all you get is the drone. But there is a combo kit that you can get, which is more expensive, and it comes with like more propellers, flight intelligent batteries, and a controller. So it's more expensive, but you get more things for it, and plus it actually wasn't in stock, so that's why I didn't get it. So setting it up to the app is actually really easy. You use your Wi-Fi on your phone, and when you turn the drone on, it sends out like a Wi-Fi, so you connect to the drone's Wi-Fi to fly, and that's it. It's pretty easy. The range, I think, I don't know the specs, but from using it myself, the range isn't very far using the app. I don't know if the controller means that you can go further. I haven't had any restrictions yet on height, but I have had restrictions on distance, and I didn't even really go that far. Like, it was still pretty much in my eye line, like very visible. You're able to see it. For my second flight, I went down to the Docklands in Dublin at the Bord Gáis Energy Theatre. And it was a little bit scary. It was my first time flying the drone over water, and it was very busy because I was on my way to work. I just stopped by on my way to work, and everyone else was there going to work, so there was people around, and I flew it out and I was getting cool shots. Like, it looked really pretty, and then it just disconnected from my phone, and it was just hovering over the water. Well, pretty high up, but it was over water. It was stuck over water, and it was disconnected from my phone, and I was like, oh no, oh no. So I kept pressing the return to home button, which brings it, I don't know if it brings it back to your phone, or I think it brings it back to the location that it flew up from, so it remembers the location of that. So I just kept pressing that button, kept pressing it, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god. I've seen like so many YouTubers lose their drones from like falling into water or losing on buildings, and I was like, oh, this is disastrous, they can afford that, I can't afford to replace it. Even though this is only a €600 drone, that's still a lot of money. Eventually I saw it coming back to me and I was like, oh thank god, and then as soon as it connected to the phone again, I cancelled the return to home. I got a few more shots, but I didn't go back over the war. Yeah, it was scary. But overall, I'm extremely happy with this drone. I haven't used the like motion gestures things yet. That's what this like little panel's for. I will eventually do that. Right now my drone cinematography skills are not good, so the shots that I'm taking aren't exactly like cinematic, like no cool angles or anything. Like at the minute I'm just trying to get familiar with actually flying it. So eventually, hopefully I'll have some cool shots, but for now, like considering I've had it only a week, I think I'm done pretty good. But it's definitely worth the money, especially if it's a beginner drone, especially if you travel a lot, because like look at the size of it. I mostly keep it in its little case, just because I wouldn't want to just like throw it in my bag, because like I'd probably break one of the propellers or something, but I'm sure there's like accessories that you can get for it. Yeah, great price, easy to use, easy to set up, and yeah, I'm happy with it. So that's it for this drone review slash unboxing slash like first flight. I'm going to try and incorporate drone shots into most of my vlogs and just play around with it a lot. It's going to be fun. And I'm also going to Portugal in the next few weeks. Really, that was the main reason why I bought this, because I was like, I'm either going to get a new camera for Portugal or a drone. And then then this came out and I was like, okay, I think I need it. I need it in my life. So I'm going to have such cool photos and videos from Portugal with this, so stay tuned for that. Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye. Oh, and like and subscribe and all that. Okay, bye.
Come fly with me, let's fly away. If you can use some exotic booze, there's a bar in far Bombay. Come fly with me, let's fly.